Okay. Today, I'm going to be explaining the unique hairdos, expenses, and the hair types used in African American hair today. Have you ever changed your hairstyle and went to school and thought nothing of it until homeless people start touching your hair and start asking questions about your own hair? Like, for example, I get a lot of, "Oh my God, no way! How did your hair grow from like really short to like 3 inches in one overnight?" So, I will begin in African by finding, being an African American, finding this question about my hair from other cultures to be extremely common. I'm going to be talking about the 3 basic African American hairstyles, what they are, the certain styles, and the cost of the hair used. I, being an African American, I already know the process of my own hair. It's nothing new to me. The only thing that I did have to find out some information on was weaves, because I don't really get that done. So I had to look it up a little bit. I'm sure all of us have at least one African American friend and probably wondered, how long does it take? Does it hurt? What is that style called? Well, we're so curious and we wanting to know the texture of the hair and probably even know more about it. So I'll be illustrating that today. Okay. I would first like to tell you the basic types of hair used today. African American women have several different hairstyles when it comes to our hair, and not all races know about them. Cornrows. Cornrows are braided from the top of the head, from the scalp, and can be very painful depending on who's doing it. They are very tight and are done with added hair, added from the top of the head or added from the bottom of the hair, which can also be seen on male basketball players as well. They don't use added hair, more than likely. As you can see in the PowerPoint, the people have many different styles. She has a heart in her head. That's her style, okay? As far as this guy, he has a really cool, unique design in his head as well. Cornrows can easily take up to 2 to 4 hours to do and to take out. They last about 2 to 3 weeks though, so that's positive. Individual braids are done with pieces of hair, as you can see in this part. They usually are added with fake hair, and at the time they are done with a slight knot in the head and are braided downwards. These, as you can see in the PowerPoint, you can use colored hair with these as well, and they're they're basically these individual pieces of your head that are being braided. As you can see down here, her hair is, little pieces of hair is being braided. This can take all day to do, a good 7 to 9 hours to do, and they last around 2 to 3 months. So that's another positive. Weaves are added tracks to the hair, or strips, you can call them, and they are added to the whole head or half the head. They can be done in 4 different ways. They can be glued to the back of the head, they can be clipped, they can be taped, and they can be sewn in. But it doesn't hurt unless you get the cornrows in first. Other than that, they can take up to 6 to 8 hours. With these, they also have many different styles that you can wear this with. You can go for the long Tyra Banks or the short Tyra Banks. And as you can see, she's getting her hair done with the cornrows in first. Okay, that's it for that one. Now that you know what the types of hair there are, let me tell you about the cost. According to AliciaHairExtensions.com, their prices are extremely high compared with if you knew somebody. For the 3 types of hairstyles, cornrows, braids, and weaves, the prices range for 1 layer of cornrows and braids, $60 and up. For a weave, they can be $300 and up. Very high price. But when you know somebody like myself, you can get something more affordable. For instance, as you can see, I have cornrows in. Okay, I paid $28 to get this done. Okay, a lot cheaper. When I get braids in, I pay about $50 and up because I have my cousin do it. And for weaves, which I don't usually get it done, but you know, if I ever did want to get it done, I found out I can get them done for about $100. That's not with hair though. It's okay. Bottom line, hair is a growing business, and women are willing to pay big money for it, hundreds and thousands of dollars to look good, even in this really bad falling economy. Quoting from Good Hair. Other people can change the prices of the hairstyle. In the movie Good Hair, Chris Rock asked the lady, "How much is this hair?" Her answer, $1,000. Just for the hair. I have to put it in. Okay. In the last piece, I need to tell you about the type of hair. African Americans obviously have thick hair. So in this case, our hair that needs to be added in needs to be thick as well. For instance, I have some hair for you. This is hair that can be used for cornrows and also for braids. Okay, this is pretty, kind of thick, really tight. This is synthetic hair, and it cannot be in fire. No fire. Pretty much water, that's it. Barely any water too. For weave, that's that too. For weave hair, let me get it bigger. For weave hair, this is actually Indian weave hair, and it is a lot thinner. It's a lot thinner. It is a trap right here, and obviously it's sewn in, and it's a lot more natural looking. It's real human hair. Let me tell you a little history about this. Okay. Indian hair is obviously used for wigs and for weaves, and with Indian hair, they actually use it and they shave their head and they produce the hair and they bring it to Hollywood. Hollywood is the first people that gets the hair. Hollywood has it in a bag, and the hair in the bag is around $15,000 of hair that is being carried out throughout America. Well, today I've talked about the unique hairdos in African American hair, the prices, and even showing you the type of hair. As you can see, this is normal for my culture to have doing the hair like I presented. So next time you see your African American friend, you already know the unique style. Okay.
Kier, what did you think?
I liked it. The example's really good. Just the last part about Hollywood is kind of like throwing in there.
That's a hurry left.